Motorhead Garage, the program that each week introduces you to and shows you how to install the latest in exciting and innovative products for your vehicle. Motorhead Garage is presented by NHOU Protective Coatings. Now here's your host, Dave Dobson.
This is another edition of Motorhead Garage presented by NHOU Protective Coatings, and this is a brand new Bronco. And if you saw anything from SEMA, you know this is the hottest thing in the industry, and everybody wants to take the top off, Fred, once they get one of these, just like they do in the Jeeps. It can be a real hassle. This is about 100 pounds on the Bronco.
Correct.
So getting topless is not so simple,
Right.
but you have a solution, the same one you did for the Jeeps.
Absolutely. So going topless in 2 minutes or less, just like this one. So this one operates through body weight using a lever system upper.
And that's the original Top Lift Pro.
Correct.
You also have an upgrade to that, which is a motor.
You can add electric to this, and you can just, with the press of a button, take the top off.
It's usually a two-person operation, but with one finger you can remove it yourself. And what about storage? Where does the top go once you take it off?
So it'll store right in front of your Jeep or your Bronco, right over the hood. It's a great savings of space.
Uses the same footprint that your vehicle does.
Yes.
Now, a lot of folks have talked to you saying they're going to go to their vacation home, and yes, you can take the original Top Lift Pro with you, but it takes up some space. So
Correct.
You came up with a solution here. What's that?
We have the Venture Pro here. This one is just a collapsible version. It'll break down very easily. Everything's foldable up top, everything's foldable down below, and we take a couple of parts in between off, and then you go. But as you can see, everything you can just pop into place when you're going into the vehicle to take the top off. Unlike the original, with your hands, this one is a foot pedal design, and it has a 5-to-1 ratio for lifting capacity. So it's great for lightweight people to go ahead and lift a heavy object off their Jeep or Bronco.
20 pounds of pressure gets that Bronco top right off.
Yep.
Some math right there. Let's talk about adjustability, because every Jeep's different. People put different suspension and tires and wheels on it and everything
Correct.
like that. So how do you adjust it?
Simply enough, all you have to do is pull your pin, raise it up, lower it according to your wheel suspension height, and then once you enter the vehicle, then you can put your adjusting feet and prop them up according to where your roof height is. And then you can start to lift from that position.
You pull the cable there, that
Pull the
unlatches it. Oh man, that's simple. 100 pounds lifted like nothing. Very cool. And you whip that around to the front, you can store it in the garage.
And that's it. And we're also using the top to hold our large panel on a Bronco, because you don't want to move around that too much. You know, they become delicate if you fracture it or anything.
Sure. Yeah, so taking care of two birds with one stone right there.
Correct.
And speaking of that, the base on this looks just like the one on the Gladiator model.
Yes.
There as well.
So interchangeable, very important for families with Bronco, Jeep Wrangler, Jeep Gladiator. Now you can substitute the top with the same base, which is very, very important because we have many families with multiple SUVs.
So save you money, save you some time, and save you a big old hassle.
Absolutely, yes.
When people see this for the first time, their jaws drop. What kind of reaction are you getting from folks that actually buy one and start using it at home?
The biggest reaction we have from every customer is basically it's the best money they've ever spent on their Jeep, as opposing to other accessories that they have for the Jeep, which can get extremely expensive. I mean, $2,000 for a light bar.
Amazing. What kind of demand have you seen for the Top Lift Pro lately?
Oh, we're having a huge demand, especially during the COVID time. We've just are completely out, replenished, but at the same token, we spend a lot of time on quality control. Every one of these is top-notch. Our demand for quality is superb.
And I heard dealers are kind of nipping at your heels trying to get a hold of the
Dealers,
Top Lift Pro as well.
Yeah, dealers, especially with the Bronco now, is becoming a big, big deal. We're getting dealers that want to, roll this in with the price of the new Bronco and get it out the door because it's what sells hardtops.
Right.
And a hardtop with a Top Lift Pro is a lot easier than a rag top without a Top Lift Pro. So out the door, top off in 2 minutes or less, yeah, absolutely.
You can't beat it. What makes that open road, top-down lifestyle so popular?
People just want to be outdoors, let their hair down, and breathe the fresh air. Going to the beach, going to the mountains, enjoying the Blue Ridge Highway. It's all the same.
It's all about freedom, and you can get there a lot easier with Top Lift Pro. Check them out at topliftpros.com. You can check us out right after the break, because we'll be back with more Motorhead Garage presented by NHOU Protective Coatings. So don't go anywhere.